Students, today we are just discussing the retrieving data using queries. Okay, first of all, let us see what is query. In RDBMS, a query is a database object, okay, object that enables us to retrieve records from one or more tables of a database or different databases that meet a specific condition or criteria. Suppose if you want to know who all are in your class has got more than 85% marks, okay, so in that case what is happening, everybody will not come, only that particular group who has got more than 85, their names will be displayed. Okay, that is the things, or display name, or it may be some other type of data will be displayed. Okay, that is the thing. So whatever we will mention over there, so the thing is that query is actually equivalent to putting a filter onto the set of data. Fine. In MS Access we can create queries. Okay, we can create queries. How? Just a minute. We can create queries using any of the following methods. What are the things? Using query wizard, and another is using query design. All right, to create queries we have to access the create tab, and then we have to go to the query wizard option from the queries group, and to create query in design view we have to go to the create tab and then query design option from queries group. Okay, so these are the few options, these are the two options available, two methods available in order to create query in Microsoft Access. All right, now let us see the things. I will just open a particular file, okay, particular database, and from there we will access some table. We will take out some table in order to make some queries. So it has been opened. You can see here several queries have already been made out here. Okay, so this is the table out here. So first of all we need to enable, okay, the contents that we can access. So we have to enable the content. Okay, that is the thing. Okay, so whenever there will be certain users in your machine, on your system, that are attached, okay, you need to enable the things. Okay, all right, so here are so many queries. If you want to remove the queries at any point of time, you can right click and you can just delete it. Okay, in this way you can delete it. All right, that is the thing. All right, so now you see the thing how the queries can be created. So I am removing the queries one by one. Okay, so I will create some fresh query in that case. Okay, that is the thing. So now you can see here nicely that what is the create queries. Okay, so this is the create button over there. Okay, so you can click on yes, so query will be removed from here. Okay, so that is the thing. So now you can see out here create. So table is here. So table, if you want to see, you can just double click on it. The table will be opened in datasheet view. Okay, so these are the tables. Now how can you create queries? So create query using query wizard. Okay, where is the query wizard? It is in the others group. Okay, so that is the query wizard. Okay, that is the things, query wizard from the queries group or queries in the others group. Okay, that is the thing. So create query. Okay, so what is things, this is the other group, and then you can select the query wizard. Okay, so query wizard will help you out in order to frame the query. All right, that is the thing. So now click on OK. Click on OK. So the simple query we are making. Okay, so what else we want to add? Suppose you may add all the fields or you may not add all the fields. That is you. That is up to you. So this, if you are clicking over here, then what will happen? One field will be shifted over here, and if you are clicking over here, then entire field will be shifted over here. If you want to get back one field one by one in this way, and if you want to get back over here, will be entered in this way. So you have to click this button. Okay, so now which are the fields if you want to enter, that is your discretion. So you are making the queries on table T1. Okay, then you are going to the class, that is also you want. Okay, so you want, sorry, extremely sorry, okay, not this, like this. So SID, and then say you want the class also you want, so you are clicking over here, and then address you want, clicking over here. We don't want age and all. Okay, so these are the things that we want, and then we will create next. Okay, so next, then detail shows every field of every record. Okay, that is the thing, and then next we will click, and then finally this table 1 query has been made. So you have to give a title of it. Say I am giving this one as Q5. All right, so Q5 if you are doing, then you have to finish it. Open the query to view information, or you can modify the query design also. Okay, click on finish. All right, so then what will happen? Query 5 has been made, and you have seen this particular data. So entire data set is not are not being presented over here, only the things that you want. So what do you want? SID, name and class. Okay, so what is the thing? SID, class and address has been provided out here. So other things has not been provided. Now however, if you want to edit it, so you can open it, and you can open the query in design view. All right, so this is the design view of the query. All right, yes, all right, so that is the thing. So now the thing is that okay, so okay, the thing is that yes, I'm doing it. Just a minute. So the screen I'm just showing it. All right, just a minute. So the thing is that you have not seen, but I will just show you right now what is actually the thing. That is why I was asking you all that whether it has been disabled. Can you hear me or not? But you did not respond that time. All right, that is the thing. So always you should respond, students. Okay, that is the thing. No, no, no. That is, I have rejoined the meeting because it was not audible. That's why I did not leave the meeting. All right. So I have rejoined it. Okay. That is the thing. Anyway. All right. Now let us come back to the access. Okay. That is the thing. So now what is the thing? So how I have made this one? Okay. So this is actually the query. This is actually the table. You can see out here T1, T1 and T1. All right. This is the thing that I have made. So SIT1 from SID from T1 table and class from T1 table and address from T1 table has been made. Fine. So this query has been made. Now suppose I want to see the person. Okay. Those who are in class 2, suppose only their data I want to see. Then what should I do? I will just mention over here 2. Okay. So then what will happen? So the query will be limited into class 2 only. So SID and class 2 and the address will be printed. So when you have done the modification, you can click on yes over here. All right, that is the thing. Okay, now you just run the query once. You see what result is coming. Just you click on this and click on open. You will see that only 2 records are coming over here. Okay, those who are in class 2, 121 and 333, out here 121 and 333. Okay, that is the thing. So these 2 records are only being displayed. Fine, that is the thing. So now what you need to do is that you have to make the query also in this way. So we can create the query also in design view. All right, so we can go to the create and then we can go to the design view. Okay, sorry, query design. Okay, so into the others group in 2010 and all, you can find it under the queries group. Okay, query wizard and the query design both in queries group. Then since this is the version 2007, you are finding it in the other group, but in both cases it is same only, execution will be same only. So this is the query design. Now it will ask you here which table you want to add. Okay, so you are adding the table here and I am adding the T2 table 2 also over here. Okay, that is the thing. So both the table, these are related table actually that has been added over here. So the table 1 is containing some information and table 2 is containing blood group and gender. Now suppose I want to find out from here the T1 SID. I want to get it. I want to get it over here, the name I want, and I want the blood group and gender. Suppose I want to get blood group and gender. What is the blood group? T2 blood group, and from this T2 gender. Okay, so this we are combining the table and we have created the relationship also over here. Okay, then T2 gender. Okay, that we have created the relationship. Whenever, how will you create? So just you drag it from here to here with the common field. Okay, so SID is the common field over here. Accordingly, okay, the relationship will be created. So if I am actually opening the T2 table, you can see out here whatever the things are there, SID is there, they are also similar SIDs are there, maybe 1 or 2 are missing. Now what will happen whenever you are creating the relationship? Okay, whenever there is a matching in the common field, those records only will be displayed. If there is no matching, then that particular record will not be displayed. Fine. So now what we are actually looking for, SID, S name, BLD and gender. Okay, that is the thing. So now what we'll do, we will save it. Okay, that we will save it. Fine, now it is saving. Okay, so now Q5. Okay, click on OK. All right, so you have already an option database name Q5. So this name will not be taken. It is Q5 is already been taken. So you have to give a name which is not there. So I am making it Q6. Okay, do you understand, students, right now? Now you see what has come. This has been coming. Okay, so what other things are coming? SID. No, sorry. Q5 is where? Sorry, Q5 we have to, Q6 we have to run. Okay, then Q6 if we are executing, you see out here SID, S name, blood group and gender has come. So Ajay is having the B plus and his gender is S, Ranjan M, Rimi is F, and all these things are coming. Now if you want to restrict it, suppose you want to see only the records of the female personalities, okay, female students, you want to see the records. Okay, then what will you do? You have to do what? You have to you have to open it in design view. All right, so you have opened it in design view. Fine. So these are relationships have been created, and relationship to be done where? In the with the common field. Okay, so relational, this is the way we are actually creating the relational, that is one-to-one relationship, and one-to-many relationship also I have shown you that day. Okay, relationship, what is actually the relationship? Fine. So now if I want to get the female records, then what I will give, I will just give here F. Okay, then I will close it. Where I am putting? Here under the gender I am putting F. All right, now see, when I will do this, I will just say yes. Okay, so previously it was showing me all the records. Okay, now you see Q6 when I will run. Let's see what is the outcome of this one. Okay, now you see the Q6 will be executed, only the female record has come. So in this way you can restrict the records from displaying. So you can put a filter. If you want to display the male records, in the similarly you have to go to the design view. This is the design view, and then you have to come up over here, just give male M. Okay, male record. All right, so that is the thing. So now if you are clicking on yes, then what is happening here? You are actually creating the things. Okay, so not this one, sorry, that is the another one. So I'm just opening, you will see only the male records are being displayed. Okay, so these are from both the tables. From which table? Table T1 and from table T2. Okay, that is the thing. So now one more way is to execute see the queries and all. You can go to the view and you can see to the SQL viewer. So it is showing out here clearly. Okay, what this is actually the query. Select T1 SID, T1 SName, T2 blood, T2 gender, from T1 inner join T2 on this one actually. So it is actually finding the matching, and T1.SID equals to T2.SID. Okay, where T2.gender equals to M. So this is actually the query that has been formed when you have made that particular query. It is actually having in the background itself. Okay, now the thing is that by using this SQL commands, you can easily access the records. Okay, you can frame the query and you can access the records also. Now I am showing you that if I am executing this one, the similar things will come over here. That is the thing. So this is actually based on related table only. That's why the table name and the table name T1 has come over there in that way. All right, that is the thing. This is see T1 dot this, all these things from T1 inner join T2 means like T1 and T2 is joining together. That is the inner join on T1.SID equals to T2.SID, and again T1.SID and T2.SID, both sides it is checking, where T2.gender equals to M. So you have to give the things in this way only. This is actually the query. All right, that's the thing. So now we will make some other query by using this query not query wizard, design view, query design. All right, that is the thing. So we'll just make a table. Okay, we will just make a table, okay, of this kind. Okay, so now we are going back over there to the home. Okay, we are going back to the home. All right, so we are just closing this query. Okay, and then we will see some SQL command we will use in order to make the query, in order to make a table. Now you see how that has been made. Okay, that also we will view today. So this is the way to create the query using query wizard, and then creating query by using the query create this is the query design. Okay, so both the things you have seen, and you have seen also how the query to be edited, and whenever you are saving you have to click on over here, then the yes no cancel box will come, save as dialog box will come, then you have to save it from there. Okay, now you say that, so I am creating another table called T3. Okay, so how am I creating? All right, so I'm going to the table out here. So the table, okay, so I will just not create it by using this one. Okay, so I will just use it by creating the query. All right, so that is the thing, query design. Okay, so query design. Okay, so it will give me this one. I will not go for it, I will just go for it SQL view now. Okay, I will close it. If it comes, I will close it. Now I will create the table. Okay, so what is the thing? So here I will create the table. First of all, you see how to create the table by using the query wizard. Okay, so create, okay, create, create, okay, create table, what, T1. Okay, so I will keep a common field. What common field should I keep here? I will keep the SID as the common field. Fine, so this one I am making by using the SQL wizard. Okay, so SQL viewer. Okay, so this is called SQL view. So we are having the datasheet view, SQL view, and design view. These are mostly we are using, and now I am using what? SQL view. Students, if you don't understand, please tell me. Okay, so create table T1, I am using SID, I am using integer. Okay, and then primary key. All right, so primary key has been created. Fine, nicely it has been created. Now see how could I do it? Okay, so I will keep here, say I will keep as the student fees. Okay, fees I am keeping, say, integer. Okay, integer, or I can keep like decimal also, decimal. Okay, I can keep here 8,2. Okay, so that means the 8 digits and then 2 digits after then the decimal. Okay, so that is also a type of numeric key field. Okay, so fees I am keeping, and I am keeping phone number, PHNO phone number is there? I don't think so phone number is there. Okay, no, phone number is not there, so I'm keeping it out here. Okay, phone number, then varchar. Okay, varchar means variable character length. So the maximum the phone numbers may be of 15 digits, maybe. All right, so I'm not taking anything and then clicking yes. Okay, that is the thing. Okay, so this query I have made in order to create the table. T1 is already there, so I'm making it T3. All right, then what I'm doing, I'm just closing it. All right, then you want to save the changes? Yes, I want, and I will to save it in Q7. Fine. And then say Q7 when I'm doing out here, I will just create it. Syntax error in the field definition, it is saying. So where it is? Okay, so decimal will not be accepted, so just I am keeping out here integer only. That will be fine. Integer, all right, integer, and then say I'm trying to close it. Okay, so any error is there, then it will show you. Okay, so I'm making it Q7, sorry, Q7, and then clicking on OK. All right, so now the thing is that the Q7 has been made. Okay, unrelated objects it is showing. Then I am just opening it. All right, so what is happening? You are about to run a data definition query. So this is called data definition query, means creating the structure of the table. Okay, that modify data in your table. So it is giving me an alert. Okay, since this is an SQL query. What is the full form of SQL? It is called structured query language. What is this called? Structured query language. You click on yes. What will happen? The table will be made. See, the table has been made. Okay, so by using SQL query in this way, you can make the table. So you see the table has been made. Now you will put the SIDs and all. Okay, and then you will be able to insert the record over here. So students, today I have shown you what? I have shown you query using query wizard, as well as the query using the query design, and how to save and how to edit the query, and by using the SQL command how to create a table. Okay, in my next video tutorial I will show you how to insert the records by using the SQL query into this table only. That is in the next class. Okay, till then students, you just practice it, implement it practically, and try to make it as I have shown you. Watch the video tutorial, okay, twice or thrice or again and again, you see, and you do the implement it practically. Okay, then thank you students, and be safe. All right.